Good day. This is the Professor, CBMD PhD, and today's Friday, August 11th, 2023. It is 4:22 and 5 seconds, AM Eastern Standard Time, and today's research, air pollution. So let's hop to it here. Outdoor air pollution may increase non-lung cancer risk in older adults. Date August 3rd, 2023. Source: Harvard University. As chronic exposure to fine particulate air pollutants PM2.5 and nitrogen dioxide NO2 may increase non-lung cancer risk in older adults, according to a new study. In a cohort study of millions of Medicare beneficiaries, the researchers found that exposure to PM2.5 and NO2 over a 10-year period increased the risk of developing colorectal and prostate cancers. The researchers also found that even low levels of air pollution exposure may make people particularly susceptible to developing these cancers, in addition to breast and endometrial cancers. The findings uncover the biological plausibility of air pollution as a crucial risk factor in the development of specific cancers, bringing us one step closer to understanding the impact of air pollution on human health. And to ensure equitable access to clean air for all populations, we must fully define the effects of air pollution and then work towards reducing it. While air pollution has been established as a risk factor for lung cancer and a link to breast cancer risk has been emerging, few studies have looked at its effects on prostate, colorectal, and endometrial cancer risk. All subjects were cancer-free for at least the initial 10 years of the study period. The researchers created separate cohorts for each type of cancer: breast, colorectal, endometrial, and prostate, with between 2.2 million and 6.5 million subjects in each cohort. As separate analysis looked at cancer risk under the impacts of air pollutants for various subgroups, 5 factors, including age, sex, for colorectal cancer only, race, ethnicity, average BMI, and socioeconomic status. And drawing from a variety of air pollution data sources, the researchers developed a predictive map of PM2.5 and NO2 concentrations across the contiguous U.S. And this was linked to beneficiaries' residential zip codes to enable the researchers to estimate individual exposures over a 10-year period. And findings from the nationwide analysis showed that chronic PM2.5 and NO2 exposures increased the risk of developing colorectal and prostate cancers, but were associated with endometrial cancer risk. And for breast cancer, NO2 exposure was associated with decreased risk, while the association for PM2.5 was inconclusive. The researchers suggested that the mixed associations may be due to variations in the chemical composition of PM2.5, which is a complex mixture of solid and liquid particles. When the analysis was restricted to regions where air pollution levels were significantly below national standards and the composition of PM2.5 remained fairly stable, their effect on breast cancer risk was more pronounced. Stronger associations between exposures to both pollutants and endometrial cancer risk were also found at lower pollution levels. In their analysis risk by subgroups, the researchers found evidence suggesting that communities with higher average BMI may face disproportionately higher risk of all 4 cancers from NO2 exposure, and that Black American and those enrolled in Medicaid may be more susceptible to cancer risk, prostate and breast, respectively, from PM2.5 exposure. The researchers noted that even communities with seemingly clean air were not immune to cancer risk. They found substantial associations between exposure to the 2 pollutants and the risk of all 4 cancers, even at pollution levels below. The key message here is that U.S. air pollution standards are inadequate in protecting public health. The Environmental Protection Agency recently proposed stricter standards for PM2.5, but the proposal doesn't go far enough regulating this pollutant. And current Title II standards are also woefully inadequate. Unless all these standards become much stricter, air pollution will continue to result in thousands of unnecessary cases of multiple cancers each year. And this is the professor, professor of microbiology, bioinformatics, pathophysiology, and leader of research. This video was created for educational purposes only. Hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have a great day.